It is Monday morning, our first work week. First work day of our first work week. It's 5:43 in the morning. It's a little bit too cold outside to go out and work. But it's just getting there. Sun's just coming up. But we have this area to work here until we can go outside. So I'll tell you a little bit more about it, but we have a few challenges with the internet. Just not strong enough to upload videos, unfortunately. So I may have to go into town in order to get the updates for the YouTube videos. We figured that might be the case, but we will work that out and maybe go into town tonight after work. Anyway, day one, week one, working in our RV, and we will document this as we go today to see what this is going to be like, because this is going to be the proof, or the beginning of the proof, of whether we can actually do this. All right, we'll be setting up out there soon. It is day one, and I am moving outside to work. Gayle's going to work inside a little bit. Sun is just coming up nicely, and it's kind of warm. So rather than put up the tent, normally I bought a tent so that we would make an outdoor office and Gayle and I could work together, but this is very slopey. So to put a tent here would be tough. So I'm just gonna work outside. It's so beautiful. The sun's behind me, so you can see the sun's behind coming this way. So I'm blocked by the camper. I have this beautiful canopy. So pretty much all day long, I will be able to work from this office I set up right here, or desk, not office, I guess. Here will be my desk, and this will be my view. And we will come over here and have breakfast later. But about the internet, I thought the WeBoost, which is this antenna right here, I really thought that which goes to the booster, which then goes to the MiFi, which is the router, would give us strong enough internet to upload videos, but it doesn't. The campground actually has internet, and that internet's stronger than my Wi-Fi, so we're using the campground internet for now. Anyway, I am actually working right now. I moved from outside to inside, and I am speaking with my team from India. So I'm gonna get back on with them, but here's a shout out to Ram, DJ, and Maha, who I'm working with right now. Hi guys, here I am. While we were working together today, this was where I was. So back to work I go. Gayle has her office still set up on the inside. Take a look to see how that looks. There's Gayle right there. First day, first week. We're doing pretty good. She looks pretty comfortable.
Right now, and I are getting going.
In the morning, before 8:30, we work with India because their time is different. And then come about 8:30, 9 o'clock, we start working with our US team. So right now we're still on India time and working away. So pretty good. Everything's working. We have email, we have Skype, so we're golden right now. I didn't set up the tent, but here is how the electrical is working that we set up. So here's the tub of all the wires. I didn't need to take it all out because I didn't have to take it very far. I just brought it to here. And here's the plug bar. It's got the internet and the plugs I need. Plugged into the back of my systems. I have a full-size monitor. This is one of those tables right here that looks like this underneath and folds up into one of those brown bags that I showed you in the first video. So that's our desk, and they fold up very small. We have 4 of these, 2 for eating and 2 for desks, and that's one of them. And then these are our work chairs right here. We saw those in the trailer as well. And these are the chairs that we sit in to relax. These are the rocking chairs. and real comfortable. Move those around as needed. This is a fold-up table. Works real nice. All right, soon I will be making breakfast. So this is a good update. Not even 10 o'clock yet. 9:46, our first day. We were using the campground internet because it was stronger than ours and it went out. So we switched over to Wi-Fi. So it's good to have our Wi-Fi to Ethernet. So it's good to have a backup. And it's not the strongest. Then we realized that the wires were getting to be too much. So we had bought this inexpensive rack for magazines and we put that under there to hold the laptops. And so that's working. Gail cleared off some space here. So if I wanted to work there, I still could, I guess. She's kind of made it her home. She's got it all decked out here. So this is the inside office Gail decided to create this morning and make. Say hi, Gail.
Hello.
And here's my outside office. I told her to join me. There's plenty of room out here. And so I plugged into Ethernet as well. There it is off the back of my computer and into that Ethernet box that we built. So it is becoming. So the plan was maybe to cook outside for breakfast. Got too busy, so unlike at home when you have a lot of options, you resort to early lunch, Champions, bologna sandwich. And some mustard, white bread, Wonder Bread. Haven't had these in a long time, but for some reason when I'm camping, hot dogs and bologna sandwiches seem like the right thing to do. It is lunchtime or end of lunchtime, and it has been a crazy few days. So I think I need a break. I'll tell you what I'm going to do for the rest of my lunch. I am going to do this. Okay, the workday's done for day one, and I would say it was pretty successful. We learned a lot of the challenges that we're going to face ahead in terms of internet. We went from campground, which was pretty good, 3 megabytes up, 3 megabytes down, but it would go on and off, so we had to switch over to Ethernet, and it was just real slow, but at least we had a backup. That will probably be how we move going forward. Hopefully, if we get into other campgrounds, they have internet as well, because just working off the Verizon with the booster and the MiFi, that's going to be a little bit tough. Didn't expect that. It goes out about 10-15 miles to find internet or to find a tower, but if that tower is weak, then it's just bringing in more weak. So that's a good lesson learned. It is time to get ready to go out for the day, so we're excited. We're gonna go downtown. The little town here. We were there the other day, but we're gonna go see if I can find a connection to upload these videos so we can keep you up to date. And we're also gonna see where the best place we can go on our bikes. One thing that we're finding out is to get on tours to go see all these beautiful sites, they're all closed down because of COVID. I haven't hooked up any of the other camera equipment. I'll go over that later with you. So that we can have some helmet cams and bring you on our adventures. I know right now it's pretty one-dimensional, but we're putting everything together as we go. We worked really hard for 9 weeks getting the motorhome ready, and we'll have a lot of time while we're away here to put all the rest of it together. So before we leave, I have to dump the head, and I thought this would be a good time to show you how that works and why it has to happen and how it happens. Now, the reason I know it's time to dump the head is if I push the black tank here, it is 2/3 full. And so to get us through the rest of the day and tomorrow to be safe, it was full earlier, so I'll still dump it at 2/3. However, that's the black tank. In order to flush the black tank effectively, it would be good to have both the gray and the galley tank full. That way I can open them up after I've opened up the black and shut it, and fresh water will flow through the system and clear out the drain. So let's go and we'll get that going. So right now it's just flowing fresh water. We haven't opened the sewer yet. So it's just like from the kitchen and from the shower and stuff. But I'm about to pump poop through my office. That should be interesting. But to make this campsite to work, I guess it was worth it. The first thing I do in order to fill those tanks is I have to shut off the valves underneath the rig here. New company making this new, I'm not sure how new it is, but they have a whole new way of attaching and what have you. Absolutely love it. Waste Master. These things are great. And I can shut it off here to make sure that nothing spills before I come here. I think I'll do that right now. And then I can hold it and open it, not have anything go wild in the campsite that I don't want. That would be embarrassing. So anyway, I've never used this system. It had to be retrofitted. But this is just their standard tube. Drainage tube, I guess you call it, hookup. And it's long. I mean, it's made this whole thing. I didn't have to use an extender, so shout out to Waste Master.
Okay.
All right. I decided while I do the black waste tank to do a twofer. I am going to fill up and flush the fresh water tank at the same time. We haven't been using it. I'd like to get fresh water through it, clean it out. What I'm going to do, I'm going to take some bleach. Bleach is good to add to your water anyway. It keeps it safe, stops it from getting bad, cleans your lines out. Perfectly safe as long as you do just the right amount. So what I'm going to do here is I am going to, this line I showed you in the first video, this is to the fresh water that comes into the motorhome that we've been using. This goes to the holding tank right here. So I'm going to take this off. I'm going to pour the water out of it. I'm going to take this funnel, I'm going to put it in my hose, right? And just put ever so light some bleach in there. Okay, put that back. Now I've got the bleach in the hose. I'm going to hook this to my valve that goes to my supply tank. Then I'm going to fill the tank up. And then I'm going to run it through. And as I run it through, I'm going to fill those two tanks that are going to be the fresh water or the gray water, galley water. And then after I pull the black water, I'm going to use those, which is the water I put in now, to flush the system. So I'm getting two things done at once. I'm such the rookie. Remember, this is the first week for me. Anyway, I thought I had everything right, but I keep learning as I go. I keep thinking of things. Why pull the fresh water plugs before I hook the hose to this one? This goes and cleans the inside of the tank for the septic. So I want to hook that up, do that cleansing with this hose. Then I'm going to flush those tanks. Really get this hose clean over here. Talk about Star for a second.
Star is loving the camping life. She feels like a real dog. Now we can just get her pee outside like a real dog. She's still potty trained on pee-pee pads, which...
So she's outside, but she goes into the camper to pee.
She's a condo dog. So hopefully she'll learn that dirt is her friend. She and go pee and poo on the dirt. But she was laying out here taking a nap, enjoying the day. Sleeping. Having a good old time, huh?
Star! I want the bone there, Mama. Alright, I don't have the cams on the helmet yet, but I am holding my phone. So primitive here. But this is the street we take to get out to a main street. It's so pretty up here. Someone's house over here to the right. So you see I'm going up this hill pretty effortlessly. It's on an electric bike. Say hi, Gail. Say hi. I'm doing a one-handed. Here you go. There's Star in the back. Hey, Star, say hi.
I got the free wildfire. No crashes. Someone comes up this road.
Oh, it sucks, huh? All right, great news. We are in a pizza joint downtown, and the Wi-Fi, he said, wasn't very good. There's our bikes outside. Seems to be working. So I'm gonna be able to get this first video up and get it posted. Yeah, it's a pretty cool pizza place. So shout out to Two Guys Pizza Pies. Hey, that's working pretty good. That was working really good. The Wi-Fi. I'm giving you a shout out here. End of our first work day. And I just lit the fire. And it is just beautiful out, about 80 degrees, maybe 75 degrees. Not too hot, just a perfect temperature. Just relaxing finally at the end of the day. We put some lights on the tree there. Got our lights up here. Had some challenges today with the internet, but that was my biggest concern. We got through them. We had redundancy, and we were able to work. We did good. We got done everything that we wanted to get done, and we feel like it's doable. So we're gonna enjoy the fire. We're gonna enjoy this beautiful night. We're gonna remember why we're doing all this and make some dinner. End of day one. See you tomorrow.